Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious storylines in Grand Theft Auto 6. And that's Lucia's past, more specifically, her time in prison and the truth behind that ankle monitor that everyone's been talking about. Rockstar didn't just add that for detail, it's definitely a symbol. A consistent reminder of where she's been, what she's done, and the weight of the choices that led her here. So today we're breaking it all down, what that monitor really means, how Lucia ended up in the Leonida State Penitentiary, and the biggest theories about who really put her there. When Rockstar first showed Lucia in Trailer 1, fans immediately knew she was different. We see her sitting in a dimly lit prison cell wearing an orange jumpsuit marked Leonida Correctional Facility. She looks calm, almost unbothered, and says, "I'm here because of bad luck." At first, that line sounded like denial, like a classic Rockstar protagonist brushing off responsibility. But now that we've had time to analyze the footage and all of the new information, it's clear that there's more behind that sentence. According to several reliable sources, Lucia's crime isn't your typical Grand Theft Auto storyline. She wasn't a seasoned criminal from the start, she was pushed into that life. We have a pretty good idea that Lucia was jailed for defending her family. That's the key line that Rockstar included in their updated materials. And if you followed Rockstar long enough, you know that they don't throw phrases like that around lightly. Defending her family could mean self-defense or revenge. And in a Grand Theft Auto world, those lines get blurred fast. Now, let's talk about the one thing fans can't stop noticing. It's that ankle monitor. In Trailer 2, we see Lucia walking outside, wearing that unmistakable black tracking device. At first glance, it looked like a small detail, something to make her stand out. But the more you look, the more you realize just how important it actually is. Lucia is not a free woman. She's on parole, being actively monitored by law enforcement, probably as a part of her early release program. And that's confirmed through internal documentation and the latest game descriptions. Lucia is released under supervision, living in the Leonida Keys while performing community service. She's out of prison, but still kind of a prisoner to the system. And narratively, that's genius, because Rockstar's created a protagonist who's constantly being watched, both by authorities and by us, the player. Every move she makes, every robbery she plans, every time she crosses the line, it's a risk that could send her right back to that cell. That's not just gameplay tension, that's more character tension. Now let's get to the part that everyone's been trying to figure out. How did Lucia end up in there in the first place? There are three leading theories in the community right now, and honestly, they all make sense depending on how you read the trailers. This one's the most directly tied to what Rockstar said. Lucia went to prison for defending her family. That phrase could mean a lot of things, but in a GTA world, defending rarely ends cleanly. Imagine this, Lucia's family, maybe a younger brother or a parent involved with small-time crime, gets caught in the crossfire with a local gang or loan sharks. Lucia steps in, fights back, and maybe even kills someone in self-defense. In a real-world sense, that's morally gray, but in Leonida's world, that's just another reason to lock someone up. That would explain her frustration in the prison scene. She's not broken, she's more bitter. She doesn't think that she deserves to be there, and it gives her an emotional backbone, someone who doesn't start as a criminal, but becomes one because of circumstance. Now, this one is darker. What if Lucia didn't do anything wrong, but someone close to her did? There's growing speculation that before Jason, Lucia had another partner. Maybe romantic, maybe criminal, but they betrayed her. When things went sideways, she took the blame. If you go back to Trailer 1, listen to how she says, "I'm here because of bad luck." That line almost sounds sarcastic, like someone who knows she got played. It wouldn't be the first time Rockstar has pulled this move. Arthur got sold out by Dutch. Michael betrayed Trevor. Even Claude was left for dead in GTA 3. A betrayal like that would perfectly set up Lucia's motives for the rest of the game. Revenge, distrust, and the hunger to never be powerless again. Now, this one might sound far-fetched, but remember, this is Rockstar. In Trailer 2, we see several shots showing police raids, surveillance drones, and what appear to be corrupt police officers. It's possible that Lucia was caught up in a staged bust or a setup. If she really was protecting her family from something bigger, like a cartel or crooked cops, then she may have been made the scapegoat. Now, when Lucia finally gets out, we can tell she's not the same person. She's sharper, smarter, and more deliberate. In Trailer 2, she's seen leading Jason through heists, making decisions, and taking command. She really appears as a woman who's learned the rules and is ready to break them. Now, with the ankle monitor, it really makes her feel as if she's living with the constant fear of being pulled back in. It's that subtle layer of anxiety that Rockstar nails better than anyone else. They've done guilt before. Nico Bellic's trauma, Arthur's morality, But Lucia's story, it's about surveillance, control, and the system itself. And here's where her past collides with her future. Jason. From what we've seen, he's the one who picks her up when she gets out of prison. He's her escape, maybe even her downfall. If Lucia's been betrayed before, that explains why she's cautious around him at first. But as we see in the trailers, that trust builds slowly. The Bonnie and Clyde angle isn't just about love, it's about dependence. Jason might represent the first person she's willing to trust again, and that makes their partnership dangerous. Because in Rockstar's worlds, trust always has a price. At the end of the day, Lucia's ankle monitor isn't just a piece of tech, it's more of a metaphor. It represents the illusion of freedom. She's out of prison, but still controlled. She's on the streets, but still trapped by the choices that she didn't fully make. And that's what makes her such a compelling protagonist. She's not clean, she's not corrupt either, she's just real. Rockstar's using that monitor to show the weight of the system, the guilt of survival, and the reality of trying to break free in a world built to cage you in. Lucia's story might be the most human one Rockstar has ever told. A woman shaped by bad luck, betrayal, and a system that never stopped punishing her. And when GTA 6 finally drops, that little ankle monitor might just end up being the key to understanding everything about her. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think actually landed Lucia in prison? Was she set up? Was it revenge? Or was it just pure bad luck? Drop your theories in the comments below, I'll be reading through all of them. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos just like this one. Alright, with that all out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.